Yes, the classic, instead of making another number title, let's just give it some stupid subtitle like Underground. Also, abbreviates the thug, very clever. Yep, it's Tony Hawk's Underground. The next game in the Tony Hawk franchise series, Not that one. We're just gonna ignore that. I'm not even gonna talk about that one. I don't even have it. Just get that out of here. Let's not delay and let's just start up the game. And I do have to say, the Neversoft logo is definitely one of the better ones in this one. This scared me as a kid. I got nothing else to add. It just scared me as a kid. I don't know. I think it's rad now, but
music
yeah. So the intro is super cool with a song called A Day at the Races by Jurassic 5 playing over some super cool skate footage like usual. But I want to point out the non-skating footage parts. It's got words popping up like dream, struggle, destiny, stuff like that. This game did something that no other Tony Hawk game has done before. It actually has a plot. Revolutionary. So in the story, you play as you. Remember, love you. You're just a skater kid who lives in the town in New Jersey. One day while tuning up your skateboard, your friend Eric Sparrow shows up and tells you that Chad Muska, one of the skateboarders in previous Tony Hawk games, is coming to this dump for a skate demo. So then you get dressed and head outside. First thing I want to point out that, in my opinion, this is a Tony Hawk game that perfected the gameplay. It feels so smooth and fast-paced. You also have a bunch of different tricks you can do, and probably the most useful feature, you can get off your skateboard. This is seriously the best tool for stringing together super huge combos, since if you get off your board, you get this timer thing telling you how long it is until your combo finishes. If you get back on your board by grinding or tricking or something, the combo timer will stop and you'll be able to continue your combo more. Of course, if you get off again, the combo timer will resume for where it was, but you can really get some big combos by utilizing this feature. Also, this game has a really great soundtrack again, and probably my favorite out of all of them, but that's probably just because this is the one I play the most. This soundtrack has songs such as, but not limited to, Raps on Deck by Iaculoin, what? I Want It All by Flamethrower, The Days by Mike V and the Rats, The King of the Underground by R.A. the Rugged Man. Anyways, after seeing Chad Muska at the demo and impressing him, he gives you some advice to go and try to get sponsored by your local skate shop. Once you impress some local skate kids and get some stolen gear back from the drug dealers, to which Eric does this. You meet up with a skate shop owner named Stacy Peralta. He says that if you want to be sponsored, you have to make a skate video, but it has to be something that makes you stand out. You and Eric decide to go to Manhattan after you rescue Eric from the drug dealers that kidnapped him for burning their car. You guys filmed the skate video by, doing tricks over a burning taxi. That's kind of cool, I guess. Peralta loves the video, and you guys get sponsored immediately. Peralta then says he's going to get you guys a ride to Tampa, Florida for the Tampa AM contest. AM standing for amateur, for those of you who don't have the rad skateboard knowledge. Something else I want to point out is that I really like that your skater has a voice in the game. They could have just gave him no voice at all, voiceless protagonist like most created character stories usually do. Can I say he always says things I'd say?
You backstabbing, mob-flipping cockroach!
No, but, it's better than having another blank slate. Once you and Eric get to Tampa, you both get busted by the classic Tony Hawk villain, Officer Dick, for
one bad bumper sticker. Big mistake, you punks.
Huh. Funny or accurate? Anyways, after doing some tasks for the cops, you and Eric get let go and actually do something illegal, like steal a cop car. Yeah, best thing to do after getting off the hook. You both head for the Tampa Am contest area, but it turns out that Eric is kind of a douche.
You signed us both up, right?
Well, I sent mine for him in,
Dude!
So in order to get into the Tampa Am, you impress a few pros and eventually Tony Hawk himself. Yeah, once again the pros do some voice acting, and hey, they don't sound too bad this time.
Talk about a surprise attack. If you stay on your board tomorrow, you'll walk away with the contest. Look, I can't make any guarantees, but I'll talk to the guys at the contest. Just show up tomorrow.
So Mr. Hawk pulls some strings for you, and you not only get into the contest, but you win. And Eric is a wee bit upset about this. And a bunch of teams all want you to join them. Here you get to pick a team you want to join, and honestly the only difference is the type of gear that you get. I usually go with Zero or Element, but I picked Flip this time around just to change things up a little bit. So you meet your team manager, Todd, and eventually Eric joins your team too. Then you have a skate demo, and then you eventually go to Hawaii to start filming for your team video for the Slam City Jam in Vancouver. You do some stuff in Hawaii, and eventually you and Eric go to the top of the hotel. While you're skateboarding around, a helicopter ends up showing up, and you do something insane. You do a freaking McTwist over the helicopter, and you somehow make the gap even if you don't make the gap. I don't know. And luckily, Eric even got the footage of it. You were totally gonna become pro of this, and Eric's a douche again.
Did I miss my part?
Part? You weren't even in it. But Eric's part ruled. He did the sickest rooftop gap I've ever seen. Roof to roof in Hawaii. 40 stories up.
What the? That was my trick in my spot.
Somehow Eric was able to convince everyone that it was him who did it, and he becomes pro because of it. Yeah, Eric is a douche. Can't say it enough. He even laughs at you.
What it doing?
So out of anger, you sign yourself up for all the pro contests and you win them. Don't really know how that works, but hey, you actually become pro for winning the pro contest, so yeah. You actually get to design a pro board too. Customization isn't too crazy, but you know, it's pretty cool. You then go and impress some shoe company people to get a shoe deal so you can go to Moscow with the team for an event. No, you don't get to design a shoe too. That sucks. Once you get to Moscow, Eric once again tries to mend things with you, and because you are the forgiven skate boy you are, you two make up and... Why is Bam so turned on by this tank?
Tanks. Oh, tank. Look at these tanks. Damn, look at these tanks. It's so good. We can't go skating right now. Look at these tanks. Damn.
I mean, I've seen some pretty sexy tanks in my day, but that's like a 5 out of 10 at best. Wait, what was I? So after you and Eric do a great job at the skate event, Eric gets drunk and steals a tank. Natural course of action, and since you tried to stop him, you got caught up in the whole thing and you get blamed for it, to which your team kicks you off and leaves you in Moscow. Yeah, being a skater sucks sometimes, I guess. After helping out some locals, you get away back home, to which we see Eric went from a level like 15 douche to a level 46 complete dickwad. You think this sucks because kids are gonna look at Eric and think that skateboarding's all about the money and fame. That isn't what skating's about. It's about the skater, ain't it? So you and Peralta decide to create a team in a skate video to show what skating is all about. So you pick your pros, do some missions, and you get your own skate video called Underground. Which, you know, is pretty much like the FMVs you get at the end of pro skater games usually, just, you know, in sequence to the characters that you picked. You finish the video, then Eric shows up to tease you with the tape that contains what actually happened in Hawaii, and then challenges you around the neighborhood one last time. I don't fucking know. Which is just you following him until the end of the set. Though I'm pretty sure on sick mode you have to do this all in one combo, which is... oh boy. Beating him is so worth it though.
I'm still better than you! You got lucky, you little punk! Slam City Jam in Tampa with nothing but lucky, little bitch! Get back here! You ain't nothing! I know I can kick your ass!
Then the story mode ends with the original video of what happened in Hawaii and... whatever this is.
Hello, ladies! Nice legs. What time do they open?
But yeah, it just kinda ends. No real epilogue or info of what your skater did beyond this point. I'm pretty sure Underground 2's story mode is a direct continuation of this story, but we'll talk more about that next time. Honestly, I love this story mode. It's goofy and campy, and it's just fun to play, all with a cheesy message about how you should skate because you want to skate and not for the fame. And Eric's a douche. That's something to remember. Other than the story mode, you got a creative park mode, which honestly is probably the best one out of every single game in my opinion, just because it's got the largest selection. But you can also combine it with another mode, which is create a goal. Yeah, you can create goals in this game. You can do it in normal levels, and you can even do it in your own parks, which, you know, it's really fun. You can add the names, what type of goal, you know, the messages. You can create your own story if you want. And I used to do that as a kid. I was a cool kid, I swear. There's no cheat code to unlock everything in the game for cheaters like me, but beating the game on normal mode unlocks pretty much everything except for a secret character. You can find these 3 little things that unlock levels that are just remakes of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 levels, which is the School 2, the Hangar, and Venice Beach. Beating the game at all just unlocks a stage based off of the band Kiss called Hotter Than Hell, which is honestly a cool stage because if you touch the letters that spell Kiss, you get an FMV of a Kiss concert, and then you get an in-game Kiss concert. You got 3 secret characters. Gene Simmons from the band Kiss. Why not? There's an entire stage based off Kiss. Iron Man, because yes. And the last character, which you can only unlock by beating the game on hard mode, called Thud. You know, that monster thing that ate Eric at the Neversoft logo. And other than that, that's really it. This really is my favorite Tony Hawk game. It's just got the best gameplay, stages, customization options, and the story mode is just fun every time through any difficulty. It's not the best Tony Hawk game, but I never get tired of it. We're only halfway through the Tony Hawk series, so next time we're going to talk about the direct sequel to Underground, Underground 2. So, yeah, see you guys next time.
Now figure out phase 3 of Operation D's.
Operation D's what?
D's nuts! Get going and knock 'em off!
Got him!